What's happening, everybody?
More MMA.
But before take your asses over to theuncutTruth.com. Find that shit on iTunes. Subscribe on iTunes.
And here's the other thing. While you're out there and you're surfing the web, because you eventually come to the end of the internet, head on over to www.etoncorp.com. Check out the prize we're giving away in one of our other videos. Check out some of their other products. It'll probably be worth your time.
Yeah, as you guys know, for the whole month of August, we're doing our free giveaway is going to be the Eton
Rough Rider.
Ruckus Solar. That's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Bluetooth enabled. You can play that stuff. You can sit there on your iPhone, start it up. It is just crazy.
Yeah,
oh my God! Guess what? This is going to be funny. James, you're calling us right now. That's the editor.
Honestly, you should answer it. You should answer it.
Hello? Hey, guess what, James? We're actually in the middle of filming the show right now as you're calling me. So when you watch this video, he's laughing. Hold on. Let's put James on speaker. Hold on. Hello?
Hello? What up, Skittle Dick?
That's James, our editor.
Oh, and for any of y'all want to see what he actually sounds like and what his real personality like, go over to uncutTruth.com. And I've done at least 2 podcasts
and you
with
can see actually this. James, why don't you say hi to all our friends out there?
Hello.
Hello. James
sounding like Kevin Smith.
Trying to sound like sexy. Anyway, man, we'll call you after we get done filming. Later, bro. So,
anyway, we have a promotion, and what you need to do is don't leave the comment here. To win the Eton Rough Rider, Rough Dog, Ruckus Solar Sport, it's all those things because it does it all. You need to go over to our other video that's got
it'll say free giveaway.
Right. Leave a comment as to what you would do with it.
Yeah.
If you had it.
Yes, if you had it. And actually, you know what? You can leave the fucking comment on this video.
No, you can't. Because I'm going to be reading them, and I'm not.
You're going to make them go over to the other one?
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
UFC 151.
Headlined by the unbeatable, uncomparable, unimaginable, greatest 205 of all time, Dan Henderson.
That's Jimmy. That would Jimmy. But I'm going to say this before we get started on this. I was thinking about something because there's always well, this how I put it. Okay, there's always, somebody said something like we were talking about best pound for pound fighter ever. And we were talking about
Henderson. Honestly, Henderson's got to be up there.
Yeah, and this guy said he talked about obviously whatchamajig, who was the guy in the first UFC's Horace Gracie, and I thought about that. And I was like, yeah, that's a good point because he fought everybody. Different weight class was different. He could arguably be one of the best pound for pound MMA martial, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say ever. But then I started thinking about it. I'm thinking if Dan Henderson pulls off the upset,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even need to pull it off. But if he did, you would really have, because he has beat Fedor at heavy. He's beat people light heavy. He's beat people middle. Now, people can go back and say Anderson Silva beat him, though. But it's still, he would, for that thing, you would have to say he's one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters of all time. Absolutely.
Dan Henderson made a name for himself at Pride and won the middleweight tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, Anderson doesn't have that. And for you folks who followed MMA for a long time, that's a big crown.
Yeah. It's tough. And you know what? Some of the earlier losses Anderson Silva had were in tournaments like that, actually.
But now, let's go ahead. We're talking about UFC 151. We're going to start at the bottom and work our way to the top.
Let's do that,
Rough notes. We're just going to glance over the bottom of the card. Starts off with Kyle. This is probably what's going to be on TV. And now, mind you, Dana White's not the only one who gets bent over.
Brennan.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know. Dana White's not the only one who gets fucked when fighters pull out. We do, too.
Yeah.
So we're doing this as of August 6th. Now, you probably won't see this video till the 13th because James is slow. And, and you already heard from James, but I didn't say shit to James.
Yeah.
That's the way I
James just called us and said, we won't have this shit right out on time, son.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No. Kyle Noak versus Charlie Brenneman.
Yes. Well, Kyle is very well-rounded, 3-2 in the UFC.
He's got a well-rounded record.
Yeah.
At 3-2.
Yeah.
He's coming off
but he has
straight
two
losses.
Straight losses. Yeah.
But he seems to win. He seems to finish.
Yeah.
If his 3 wins have all come by finishing. I mean, he's got one UD, but he also knows how to finish. Where Charlie Brenneman, on the other hand, is a wrestler. And if he wins,
it's by
he's
UD.
Not finishing the fight.
Yeah.
So,
and I think that's what's got him in, I mean, 3 of his losses he's been TKO'd.
I tell you what, I'm cheering for Kyle Noak.
I think he's going to fucking TKO him.
I hope so.
That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go with that. I just think that, if you go with a guy that tries to finish fights and you don't finish fights, and if you're us, if it goes too long,
Brenneman's gonna have to use his wrestling to get Noak on the ground and hold him there, and
Right.
just go ground and pound. That's the way I see Brenneman winning this. I don't think he's gonna stand and try to throw with him because he'll go snoring.
That's right. Now, the next match is a lightweight match, and it's
Michael
between Michael Johnson, who used to be an Olympic sprinter, and now he's doing an MMA fighter. But he's 3-2 in the UFC also, and he lost in the finals to Jonathan Brookins, if you recall.
Who?
Jonathan Brookins.
Oh, the guy with no stand-up. And he still doesn't have any stand-up. And he
Yes.
talks about how hard he needs to train and go to different camps, but he still has no stand-up. That guy?
Yes.
Yeah, just
talent, a great
Yes,
talent.
he
but
looks
just no
very
stand-up.
talented, but
Now,
he's-
Michael Johnson's going to be fighting Danny Castillo,
I'd say Castillo, but okay.
and he is for Castillo. How is that pronounced? Castillo.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Castillo, I don't
No,
know.
it's Castillo.
Castillo?
Yeah, he's a wrestler. He's 4-1 in the UFC, and he's only had one finish in 5 UFC
I
fights.
have a feeling this is not going to be a good fight. On paper, these guys, you got a wrestler versus a wrestler. Styles make fights, as I've been told numerous occasions. Why on God's green earth would you put a wrestler versus a wrestler?
Right.
Unless you want to see a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Because usually when you get panicky and you get in trouble, you fall back on what you know. You're going to see a wrestling match.
Yeah. Now, Dennis Seaver.
Your uncle.
Dennis Tyrannosaurus Rex, I can't clap Seaver. Okay? But I'm still a bad motherfucker, and I will
His
fuck you up,
second
Kevin
fight
White.
at $145. Now, he
Yeah.
won his first one by UD.
Yep. Against Diego.
Yeah.
And he's fighting Eddie Yeagan.
And if you've
Yeagan-
noticed, we
Yeagan
haven't had a
won.
lot of energy because, let's face it, not a lot to talk about.
I mean, in the first, yeah, definitely in the. I mean,
Yeah.
The first, I just don't,
I'm not excited to see those first 3 fights. Now, this next fight, I want to see it because we have a professional shit talker in Josh Koscheck.
Yeah.
Who, in my opinion, still has
Guess
not-
what, guys? If you guys are sitting here, you wonder what the fuck happened to the video. Well, what fucking happened was Josh Koscheck got hurt, and we knew that some fucking turd out there was going to be like, "You guys fucking don't even know who's on the fucking card.
You
man.
guys are amateurs. You know
Fuck,
nothing.
guys
You know
aren't
nothing about
serious.
MMA.
We know that, man. We know we're not fucking professional."
I hate the white guy, but the black guy's cool.
Yeah.
The black guy's an Uncle Tom, but the white guy's cool.
Right.
Original, guys.
We
Let's-
get
let's-
I know, man. It's the same
originality.
fucking shit. Well, look, all trolls get lost. Anyway, Jay Huron is the.
And what would we do at Chael Sonnen? Because right now he's trolling the shit
he
out
is.
of Jon Jones.
He really is. He really is. Now, this, guys, is our little blurb that we're putting in our UFC 151 video that we filmed fucking earlier, but we're going to do it just so we can stay up to date with the card, okay?
My dog is
Hopefully
so
it won't
confused,
change
dude.
again. What
my
did your dog
dog's-
do?
My dog's looking at the laptop like, where's that voice coming from?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, Charleston. But anyway, hey, Charleston, guess what? I'm talking to your dog now. Hey, Charleston, Jay Huron is going to be fighting for Josh Koscheck because Josh Koscheck fucked himself up.
What'd he
Imagine
do?
that. Huh?
What do you do? Do we know?
Fucked his neck up or something like that?
Oh.
Who knows? It's the injury
Anyway.
bug has plagued the UFC.
Jay Heron, whatever.
The last time he's kind of been a Bellator standout as of late.
A what?
A Bellator standout. Do you
How
know
have
what
they
that
done
is?
in the UFC?
Not
wait.
good so far.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not good so far. But he did fight in Strikeforce, and when he was in Strikeforce, he was fucking some people up.
Yeah, and he fought in the UFC a long time ago, 05, and then he fought one time before that. He fought twice in the UFC, lost twice. I think he's about to be 0 for 3.
So the question is, George, do you think he's going to beat Jake Ellenberger?
No,
No.
no.
Me either. Huh?
Yeah, Ellenberger's going to beat him. Second round.
Yeah. If he comes in there with a smart game plan, but I tell you what, man, Jay's nobody to take lightly. No.
Really? And you're basing that off of what?
I mean, Jake is Jay. I'm telling you, Jay. I mean, I'm basing that off of.
Thanks. Can we
Okay,
stop? My
okay.
dog just shit himself.
I just thought.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry.
I thought I'd make it interesting. But anyway, guys, that is our stand-in fight. We're going to get back to the original UFC 151.
Enjoy, snitches.
See ya.
I just now serving Jon Jones. Might as well talk about the headliner fight, right?
I'm like, where'd that come from? Well, if Jimmy has it his way.
Sir, can we give these to you? This is the show notes. I just want you to.
You know what? I didn't even get that fucking joke the whole time you were doing it. I thought you were talking about. George and I got an inside joke coming here. But anyway, anyway, Jon Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. dog. You guys are probably like, what the fuck is Kevin and George smoking? Anyway,
Ding, ding,
nothing-
ding. Now serving number 205. Number 205, please.
Jon Jones. Now, if Jimmy has his way, what do you think? The
Oh,
H-bomb will land?
And you know what? And I'm going to be dead ass serious with this.
Mm-hmm.
If Dan Henderson is to win this fight,
He's got to land the H-bomb.
well, not only does he have to land it, but it has to be in the first round.
Yeah.
Because there is not, I don't know what Greg Jackson does different with Jon Jones than he does with all of his other fighters.
Mm-hmm.
But there was only one fight that where you could see where Jon Jones decided, I don't think he decided to finish it, and that was versus
Machida.
no, he finished Machida. The
Well,
guy,
he decided-
Rashad Evans.
Rashad Evans.
Rashad Evans was, I think, the only guy he's been up against.
Oh, where
that-
he didn't finish
where he
it,
didn't
oh.
finish him, and I think he could have, but he didn't want to risk it.
I thought you meant where he had to really turn it on, because I felt like when he fought Machida
Yeah.
got him in trouble. He's like, okay, I better pick up the fucking pace.
I don't think Jon Jones will ever be in trouble in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's ever. This is not going to be a tough fight.
Right.
I say that, but now, and I'm dead ass serious. If Dan Henderson's to win this fight, it has to happen in the first 5 minutes. Because when Jon Jones goes back to his corner, when he comes out, his game plan will be totally different than if it's not working than what happened in the first.
Right.
It's just that's the way he does. I mean, he adapts and changes his game on the fly like no other fighter we've ever seen.
Right. What are the odds?
Of Dan Henderson winning?
What are the odds that
Fucking
Vegas are
slim
serving
and
up?
none. And Slim just left the building.
Yeah. Now, suppose
You were
See, you
serving this fight up on a platter. Who would you
suppose
pick?
you were serving it up on a platter. This is the thing.
How do you suppose? this is gonna go?
I think the biggest thing that people underestimate about Jon Jones is it's like one, how does Henderson? I mean, you can get in and make, but he's so fucking lengthy. And then if you're wrestling, he's such a fucking strong wrestler. You saw how he just controlled Ryan Bader. Everybody he's took to the ground, he's controlled.
Yes.
You know, I don't know.
How do you see this fight ending?
How do you see it panning out?
I'm asking you.
I see Jon Jones knock. You know what? I think that for the first time, you might see Dan Henderson get knocked out.
I think he's going to
I
tap
think
him
it-
out in the second.
Tap him out.
Yep, rear naked choke, second round.
I'd say it's going to end in the second round too. I think it might get stopped.
TKO.
TKO in the second
TKO
round.
jump?
I seriously think that this fight might be the first time where we witness Dan Henderson
Now,
get stopped.
how would you guys serve up the results?
Yeah, let us know. And we're fucking outie.
Yep.